Hello everyone, Kyle here, and today we're checking out some House Flipper 2. This should be a whole bag of fun. I don't see how we could possibly turn the experience of decorating a house into anything other than a dream come true. It's just fortunate for me that not all dreams are good. The first thing we need to do is pick our character. We'll go with David, as he looks like he's seen things that have damaged him beyond repair, which is why he likes to fix other things. That's the origin story to our superhero. Next, we'll give him a better name than David. We want something that is typical among decorators and builders. Here in England, most of the builders I've met have been called Excelsior. New game. So here we are, waking up at 3 minutes to 7 in the evening. I don't know why we need to wake up so early, but I guess we have work to do. Oh, Tom Marino is calling. I don't know who that is, so we should probably answer it.
Look who's decided to message me after all these years.
I think you'll find it's you who called us, you smug git.
So, you're interested in house flipping?
I guess. I honestly don't know why I'm here. So we have 4 options to pick from. Oh good, they've catered for people like me who prefer to answer by just breathing heavily down the phone.
You asked about the driftwood house on the coast.
Well, I don't think I did.
Then I'm afraid I don't have good news for you.
Not good news, huh? Well, I'm not interested then.
But don't worry. I got you another job instead.
Oh boy, Tom, you got me a job even after I said I wasn't interested. I can tell you don't know me because anyone that does knows I hate working. Bye-bye, Tom. So now we've got that hassle out of the way, let's have a look at our inventory. Oh, nice, we have tools. But apparently they're all locked. What? Where's the fun in that? What's the point of a game that makes you work to unlock things? I know. Using my extensive hacker knowledge, I'm going to enable the developer console and give myself the tools I deserve. There we go. Now I'm just like Batman, except instead of fighting crime, I fight crippling anxiety. I wonder what the room next to the bedroom is. Oh, that's the bathroom. I hate having to walk to the bathroom in the middle of the night. It's a bit of a pet peeve of mine. Now our bedroom is our bathroom, and I don't even have to worry about guests needing to use it because I don't have any friends. Right, it's time to go downstairs. There we go. Oh, a laptop. Tom mentioned emails to get jobs, so let's check that out. This looks like a job. Oh, a cleaning job. Really? I don't like cleaning myself, let alone an entire house. Worked with an interior designer, did ya, who over-decorated the place? Well, don't worry about a thing. I'm very lazy, so I do the bare minimum. And what's this? A raccoon got into your house and made a mess? Oh, there's some pictures as well. Isn't that lovely? Well, they are nice and everything, but if you spent the time cleaning instead of becoming an amateur photographer, maybe you wouldn't have needed my help. So here we are at the house. Oh, fancy. Look at you with a front door that closes and windows with glass in them. It's obvious royalty lives on this street. Let's start by making a commoner's entrance into the property. What? We can't break the wall? What is this? Why can't I break stuff? This game is very limiting. Luckily, we can use the developer console yet again to turn the indestructible walls into regular walls. Oh, you little beauty. Just like my self-esteem, you were indestructible, but not anymore. Now I can come in and really do my work. Just have to, yeah, and this as well. There we go, we're in. But now I'm stuck. We'll just sell the, oh, no we won't. We can't sell stuff. Fine, more work for the developer's console. There we go, we can sell everything now. I mean, it should be between us and the clients, but mostly us, what we do with their houses. I just hate all these limitations in games and real life. Okay, let's get started for real now. I can see where the raccoon got entry. Let's get the old trash bag out and just give the place a nice tidy up. A good rule of thumb for tidying properties is if it can fit inside the bag, it's obviously trash. We can sell the larger furniture too. I mean, we might as well just sell everything at this point. What's cleaner than a house that's empty? Oops, I sold the window. I guess it does solve the raccoon issue. You can't accidentally leave a window open if you don't have windows. We can sell the doors as well. There we go. Now we'll just open the space up with our trusty hammer. Don't worry, I'll clean up after myself, maybe. This wall as well needs to go. Nice. Hold on, I'm sure there was a closet here. Hell, let's just turn it into a hallway to the kitchen. Nice, now we can sell all the kitchen stuff to declutter further. You won't be having raccoons anymore, or any visitors for that matter. It'll be like a tomb just for you and your family. Okay, so we just need to give the place a good scrub down. Nice, you could eat off the floor now. I still wouldn't because I didn't really clean it very well. I'm sure there was another room behind this wall. Oh yes, there is. We'll just go ahead and sell everything in there too then. Lovely stuff. Just so you don't miss the outdoors, I'll open the floor up. Now you've got a garden on the inside. I wonder what's inside the attic. Interesting. I'll come back to you in a bit. Let's patch up some of that floor and the entrance we originally made. Cool, it's sealed. Okay, well, it's safe to say I may have under-decorated now. So I'll go ahead and buy some furniture. And by furniture, I mean a trampoline. See, a trampoline is all you really need in the modern world. You can sleep on it, you can eat on it, you can cry on it, you can cry under it. Nothing is dull if you do it on a trampoline. Well, the roof sure is putting a stop to the fun we could have, so we'll just get rid of that too. That's better. Now you can use the trampoline to scout for approaching raccoons or other shady suspects, such as your in-laws. We might as well sell the rest of the stuff around the house. Don't think we need all these roofs when there's a perfectly good roof underneath them. Oh, what's this? I've opened a portal to another dimension. Where does it go, I wonder? Oh, right. Nowhere and yet everywhere. Well, as fun as it is falling forever, we can end this nightmare by finishing the job. A job well done. Sort of. No, that is a lie. Let's just call it a job done. Another lie. Let's just call it a job. It was a job. Thomas has emailed us again. Hello again. Since you did so well, I have another job for you. Oh, you poor delusional man. Fine, what is it this time? An unpacking job? Well, that's just a whole new level of excitement for me. Oh, this is a nice little house. Looks like the raccoon has got boots on now. Oh, hello. June's calling me.
You are my unpacking person, right?
Oh, June, you say so many words. I'll stay silent and just let you talk.
Could you also clean?
Clean up? I can do that.
Can't believe living out of boxes finally ends today.
Oh, you don't like living from boxes, huh? Living in boxes, huh? I think I get what you mean. Don't worry about it, June. I'll have you box free before you can say where'd you put all my stuff. In the trash, June. It's in the trash where it belongs. All your craft stuff in the trash. I would suggest you get a new hobby, June, but you failed at this one so miserably that I imagine you would only screw up your next endeavour. I learnt my people skills from my parents. Your kitchen is quite a mess too, June. We'll just throw the trash away. The phone has to be trash, I mean. Who even has a landline in this day and age? I'm just gonna bin whatever goes in the bag again. There goes your clock, June. Now you aren't the only one throwing away time. Sorry, it was another dig at your hobby. Let's unpack all your crap now that we've cleared some space. Where to put it though? I guess temporarily it can go on the counters. And now we've got it all out of the boxes, we'll go ahead and just throw it all in the trash. June, it says a lot about a person whose life fits in a trash bag. What about your bathroom then? Throw the toilet paper out. You don't need that, June. It's why we have baths and sinks. Stop being so wasteful. Well, June, all your personal belongings are where they should be. Now we can cater for your other need, living box free. So I'm going to do one last thing for you on the house. And by that I mean to the house. It's your house, June. I'm going to knock it all down. Every single brick, June, gone. Knowing you'll return from work and see I've removed the biggest box from your life just fills me with joy. There you go. Try to feel like you're living in a box now. You're welcome. You're so welcome. 3 stars completed. Another job. Hey, let's do another level. It's not like I've got a real life I should be living. So this time we're sorting out a dungeon for someone's companion. Sounds like a quest or a German thing. Either way, I accept it wholeheartedly. Well, this sure is another house. And inside it's messy. I can't imagine your companion would feel welcome entering a messy house. Unless there's something that famously likes mess, like a blue whale. I guess the first step is clearing up stuff. We'll just bin everything that fits in the bag as per our usual cleaning tactic. Now we give it a little scrub-a-dub. Beautiful. I know you haven't told me, but let's go through the rest of your house and just give everything a bit of a sort sort out. Oh, so much trash in this room. How do you people live like this? Oh, some books. How do you people live like this? Oh, some light reading and candles. How do you people even live like this? Now the garage. Just bin the tools. No one should have tools except for me because I unlocked them fair and square. Throw away the spare stuff you have on the shelves. You don't need any of that. Oh, wow. This thing looks expensive and it's gone. Oh, and we've finally found the entrance to the dungeon. Oh dear, this is a mess and not very dungeony. I am ashamed on your behalf. Let's get started, I suppose. Bin everything first. We'll sell the larger items now and scrub the walls. All of the walls. There's a lot of stains on them. You'd think someone would have cleaned them, but here I am. Well, that's all done. Now we just need to unpack. There you go, unpacked and ready for life. Except this doesn't look very dungeony still. I guess firstly I'd say the decoration is all wrong. So let's replace these wood panels and wallpaper with these medieval looking bricks. And I personally don't know of any dungeon that has a plumbed in toilet, so we'll get rid of that right away. I think these beams are too friendly as well. They give the wrong message. Sure, one could say they support the house, but I would argue that the house is bigger now and can support itself. The doors aren't very dungeon-esque. That's more like it. Nice and rickety. These lights need to go too. Not dungeony enough at all. In their place, we'll use these. They aren't your classic dungeon torches, but they have more of a modern dungeon influence. It's like a trendy dungeon for hipsters. I mean, this certainly feels more like a dungeon to me now, but it's still missing something. What if we... Oh yes, the endless voids here. Now that's very dungeony. When I think of a dungeon, I definitely think of pits of eternal death, opposed to death that isn't eternal. You know, the more casual kind. There we go, I'm happy with this. And the good news is you have pretty much endless storage space, assuming you aren't in a hurry to retrieve whatever you throw into it. Oh dear, I just fell. Well, that's me falling for all eternity again. Let's finish this mission. So I've skipped a few levels to bring you one that requires something more than just cleaning up a place. With this job, we need to open up the living room area and finish off the nursery. So I just know it'll be buckets of fun. Slow children. Oh, that's just offensive. They can't help that they're slow. Maybe they were born like it. We'll just go ahead and sell it. It has no place in our post-political correctness society. So I believe they want this half of the house to be more of an open plan type thing. So we'll go ahead and open it right up for them. Starting with this wall so we can get inside. I guess we're getting rid of the divide between the hallway, the kitchen, the dining room, and the living room to make some kind of mega room. So we'll go ahead and go to town on that. I just love destroying walls. It feels like I'm bringing people closer together. That's why I've knocked the wall down between me and my neighbour's bedroom. Now we sleep together. Cool, that's all down. As no room like this has ever existed in the history of all of humanity, we get the pleasure of naming it. I'll call it the pandiculation room. Pandiculation is basically what happens when you wake up in the morning and stretch. So this room will be where you can wake up and stretch in together as a family. You could even invite friends over for some hardcore pandiculating. The possibilities are endless, if you consider endless fairly limited. There we go. I can't think of anything more open space than this, except if we were to delete the windows and door and just open it up to the front garden. There you go. Now it's a house that's confused with the outside world and doesn't know where it starts and ends. Hell, let's open it up to the back as well. There we go. Now it's really opened up. You could even use it as a drive-through pandiculation room. Let's get rid of the beams too. I don't think we need them. Oh, we might have needed that one. Too late now, it's gone. The roof can go too. And whatever this is, well, we certainly don't need that. And finally, we'll get rid of the chimney too, as it shouldn't exist without a roof. There we go. This is as open a space as you'll ever get. Now we can work on the nursery. Oh wow, it's just like the room I had growing up. Do we even need to work on this? Because it looks pretty done to me. Let's get rid of the light for a start and the beam. You'll get enough light from the sun. And when it turns off at night, it's kind of nature's way of telling you that it should be dark. And how dare we defy nature? We can sell all the crap on the floor too. We'll throw away all the boxes now. Great. We can clear all this mess up too. I don't want I love you written on the wall. What, do you want to make the child soft? I wasn't told I was loved as a kid and I turned out pretty messed up, which isn't fully messed up, so it's something. Now we can paint the wall this colour as the paint was already here, and I'm not one to pass up on on free paint. Lovely. Now this wall too. Fantastic. It looks really good. Now we need to wallpaper the other walls. We can go with this child-friendly design, except I'll make it really big and the wrong way up. I'll also pick different colors than what they have. Rather than giving the child optimism and hope, I want to depress it so it's ready to face the world. Nice. This looks good. Gives me some end of the world vibes. The kids should absolutely hate it. So the next thing we need to do is buy some furniture. The first thing we need to buy is a baby jail, as it's fairly important feature in any baby room. I always see babies behind bars in their bedrooms. We'll just place it here against the wall. I want the door to hit it every time it opens so the kid knows you're entering the room. I also want a way for the parents to be able to check up on the child without entering the room. So we'll turn this home office space into a portal into the infant world. Let's start by opening the wall up into the house, as they don't seem to like walls in this family. Oh no, that's the outside world. We'll fix that in a minute. The rest of the wall can come down though. We'll sell whatever this unit is here. The clothes, well, they were always there, so it's fine. Let's patch the outside wall up a bit. Oh, there's stuff in the way, is there? Oh, it's fine. We'll just do what we can and leave a small gap. Call it ventilation, if you will. Let's quickly unpack the nursery stuff before we install the baby viewing hole. A lamp, huh? Put that in the baby jail for the baby to see. A book, huh? Well, that can go in the baby jail too. They might want some light reading. A toy, jail. A camera, jail. If the baby gets familiar with taking photos of itself, then it's less work for the parents. And this cute little alarm clock, also jail. I'm going to put a plant in here as well. It's important to give a baby foliage in case it wants to hide from predatory birds. A clock above the bed so it can set its alarm clock to the correct time. We'll also add a baby changing table to the room. This does seem fairly impractical to have an item of furniture dedicated to a single purpose. I know what we can do. We can add some bar stools so it can double up as a home bar. A plant pot on top for decoration. I'm sure there's some funny joke about dirt to be had here, but I can't think of one right now. I'll think of one before the end of the video, I promise. Now we can put a chair outside the viewing window area, which we will now install carefully. Don't worry about all that debris falling into the baby's bed. It can double up as building blocks for them to play with. I'll get a few more bits for the baby, like a hammer, an axe, and a saw so they can craft their own future. A watermelon for subsistence. I can promise you that if you give a baby a watermelon, you'll never have to feed them again. Mainly because they'll die if you stop feeding them. I wouldn't listen to me. There's a reason I don't have children. We can also put a lemon and a croissant in the jail in case the baby is born French. We can add a TV outside the bed for the child to watch through the bars. They'll have 300 channels to pick from, all of which except one will be parental locked. We'll give them only the Jesus channel to watch. I'm sure they'll laugh about it if they get older. And an anti-theft alarm. I know anti-theft is important for babies. They're always banging on about it. I'll also add some speakers so they can hear the TV better. And lastly, I'll add a stove under the bed so it gives them underfloor heating. That's quite posh really, isn't it? So that's everything a baby needs to survive, but we don't have anything to make them truly thrive. We need to give the baby something to inspire it. Oh, I know. An inflatable paddling pool will do the trick. The baby could learn tricks and jump from the jail into the pool. Oh, but wait, that could be dangerous. I don't think we should encourage the baby to jump from the bed into the pool. It could slip. I mean, it wasn't made for that, was it? What was I thinking? There's only one rational option here. We'll build them a diving board. Diving boards are made for diving after all. We can use the stairs and just kind of build up a bit, but that'll cost money, won't it? I guess we could just sell the parents' belongings to fund our child diving board project. That'll work. Kids should be the most important thing in a parent's life, so I can't see them disagreeing with this idea. So, where were we? We'll just build up some. Oh, we've hit the edge of the map. Okay, well, we can turn. Oh, we've just hit the edge of the map again. We'll have to turn again. This could certainly work though, couldn't it? And at this point, I'm just wondering how high up I can go. Let's give it 30 minutes or so and see how high we get. I really don't want to spend too much time on this. Okay, I spent some time on it. I basically went up until I couldn't see the floor anymore. Then I went up even further because I thought I saw a bird. Spoiler alert, I didn't see a bird. But yeah, here we are at the top of our diving board, ready to make a leap into history. Let us jump and see how long it takes us to reach the bottom. Well, here we go. My first thought is, oh, pretty. My second thought is, I sure hope there isn't fall damage in this game. Should have thought about that before I jumped, really. Oh well, too late to regret every aspect of my life now. I like how the stairs look like a weird spaghetti monster. Wow, all this falling makes me feel like we're traveling at the speed of light, except only if someone forgot to turn the light on in the first place. It's more like the speed of a turtle in a vacuum. I guess my point is we're falling quite slowly. Like I've definitely fallen faster in the past. I can't really pinpoint a time though. I'm sure it's happened. Gives me a lot of time to self-reflect, I guess. Except I won't, because that's why we have mirrors. And I'm not one to take a mirror's job. Oh, we're reaching the ground now. I can't remember where the pool is at this point. Oh no, we're going to miss it. Why is it whenever I fall, I always end up in a kitchen? It must be a fat boy thing. I guess that's it then. We'll have to try again. Just need to run all the way back to the top. Shouldn't take long, should it? Oh god, that was more dull than the building process. But we are here now, so we can try again. Here we go. Oh, we're nearing the ground again. I should have really put a marker or something to show where the pool is. A bit stupid really to just go back up and jump without changing anything. Oh well, here we are. Oh, there's the pool. Quick. Oh, nice, we made it. That was anticlimactic. I guess I should have been happy the first time when I landed in the kitchen. At least there I could make a sandwich or something. Here, well, I'm just thankful I didn't soil myself. I'm so sorry. Not really.